roar. Dante moved like a shadow beside him, his sword flashing, his movements a blur. He decapitated one hunter, spun to impale another, and melted into the ranks with inhuman grace. Where Ethan was raw fury, Dante was precision, a predator with centuries of practice. A witch screamed nearby, 3 bolts pinning her against a tree. Ethan lunged, ripping the hunters apart before they could finish her. She gasped, her dying spell exploding in blue flame that seared 5 men to ash. Ethan staggered back from the heat, his skin blistering, but he didn't stop. The clearing became a slaughterhouse. Wolves fell in droves, their bodies writhing in silver nets. Hunters were dragged under waves of claws and spells, their screams piercing the night. Smoke and blood thickened the air until it was hard to see. Through it all, Commander Harker cut a path with his spear, his voice carrying above the screams. "Burn them all! The Lord demands it!" His zeal drove the hunters harder, their lines unbroken despite the carnage. Then the ground itself shuddered. A rift split open near the battlefield, green fire spilling out. Witches screamed in horror. This was no spell of theirs. From the rupture stepped cloaked figures, pale and regal, their eyes glowing crimson. Vampire Heralds, servants of Varik. Dante froze, his fangs bared. So the old bastard finally sends his dogs. Ethan growled, his claws dripping with blood. Looks like the real war begins now. The battlefield went still for just a heartbeat. Hunters, witches, wolves, all turned as the Vampire Heralds lifted their hands. Dark power surged into the air, blotting out the moon. Then, everything exploded again.
The battlefield trembled as the Vampire Heralds advanced, their black cloaks sweeping the ground, their pale faces untouched by the chaos. They moved with eerie calm, their glowing eyes scanning the carnage like judges at an execution. Hunters hesitated. Even wolves and witches drew back. These were no common creatures. These were Varik's chosen. One herald raised his hand, and a hunter's torch snuffed